What's up, everybody? It's time for a read. My intention is for this message to come out for those who need to hear it. Let it resonate with those who are looking for guidance. And those who are not, y'all can scroll on. Have a blessed day. In the meantime, let's see what messages wants to come out in this read here. Let it be for your guidance. Let it be for your path, for your wisdom, for your aid. Let it be, Spirit. First card to come out is the Three of Wands, but it came out in reverse. The Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands both came out in the reverse. This is what they look like in the upright here. There's a lot of wands coming out. There's fire energy. This message could be for a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sag. Nine of Swords came out in the reverse. All right, so it's possible somebody's getting over some type of a feeling here, maybe some type of an issue that happened. They're kind of like moving on from it, or they're coming to some type of closure from it. Maybe they're not thinking about it as much, whatever this issue is or was. There's a feminine energy here. It's sort of like a selfish kind of an energy. This person is not in a very, happy mood here, even though they're coming to some conclusion of whatever this issue was. It feels kind of like something was taken away from them. Eight of Swords came out in the upright. I feel like somebody has grown, somebody has matured, they've grown out of a certain way of thinking here. And maybe they're not who they used to be. Maybe you're someone like people who knew you a year, 6 months, 2 years prior to now, they probably wouldn't even recognize you, or maybe your behavior, the way you handle yourself is entirely different here. And it's like an energy of growth, but there's sort of like a down curve here. There's an element of selfishness. There's an element of kind of being a little boxed in here. Maybe this person is restricting themselves. Maybe this person is holding themselves back from doing something, maybe doing something for the right reasons, or maybe doing something with their heart in the right place here. There's some type of a negative energy here when it comes to action, when it comes to doing something, when it comes to forward movement here. There's something off balance here with that. It's kind of like, it feels like going from black to white, or going from black, white to black, without staying and getting comfortable in the gray area here. I feel like that's the best way I can describe this. Like it's like from one extreme to the other without, keeping themselves in the middle here. Somebody could be a little bent out of shape here. There's like an underlying feeling of maybe sorrow, maybe hurt, maybe pain, but they're not like facing it, Maybe this is a feeling they've pushed way down here that they don't want to deal with, that they don't want to experience. This reading could be for somebody who has like strong leadership qualities. You could be like a leader. You can be an alpha type of personality here. You could have a strong personality here. Maybe you're strong-minded, strong-willed here. There's a lot of fire energy here. But I'm also seeing a lot of green. Maybe there's some type of stagnancy in your in experiencing your day-to-day life. Maybe you're keeping yourself boxed in here. Maybe you're not like going out as much, or you're not like reaching out to friends or family as much. There's like an energy of you boxing yourself in here. It's kind of like, forcing yourself to enjoy your solitude here. It's like forcing yourself to enjoy things you never looked at in a certain way before. But it's kind of like you're cutting a lot of things out here, or maybe people. The Queen of Cups came out in the upright. I feel like whoever this reading is for, this is the part of you, or this is the part of your spirit that's dying to come out here. It wants to celebrate. It wants to rejoice. It wants to come out of this energy here. Instead of being this, maybe you're not allowing yourself to fully feel this emotion here, but it's there. Even if it's like right beneath the surface, or even if you buried it deep down, that feeling is there. But this is the feeling that wants to come out here. The feeling of just embracing life, the feeling of having your heart open. This is the Queen of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups is all about having her heart open, rejoicing, embracing life, having love for herself, and having love for others. Just looking at things in a positive way, having that vision where she's maintaining herself, she's maintaining her energy in a loving manner here, in a loving way here. The Judgment card was in the half of this deck here, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands. It's like, kind of like, holding yourself back from doing what you want to do, from expressing what you want to express, maybe from saying what you want to say, or maybe even seeing life the way you really want to see it here. There's an energy of like preventing yourself from experiencing things, from exploring, from living, from enjoying your life here. In a way, it's kind of like you're punishing yourself here in terms of the energy and how you're feeling throughout the day, how you're feeling when you wake up in the morning, how you're feeling before you go to sleep, or, whether or not something is happening in your life in that moment, whether or not, people are around you, or if something's going on or not, all of that stuff is irrelevant. What I'm talking about is your inner feeling, how you're feeling throughout these things, throughout your day, throughout your evening, how the energy you're giving to yourself here, the energy that you're dishing out to others here. That energy, I feel like you're kind of like holding yourself back, or you're not, you're not allowing it to be open, to be free here. You're kind of just like, this is the best way I can describe it. You see this card where he's kind of just sitting there and he's just looking around. It's like there's nothing happening here. He's just looking around. He's just observing, but he's not doing anything. He's not active in anything. And this one right here, you see, he's just looking out the window. He's having his little cup of tea, maybe comforting himself, but you can't really see his expression. He's just looking at the view. He's not really embracing anything. He's not really taking anything in. He's just kind of just like there. That's the energy I'm getting in this read here. And I feel like even though many of us have not had the liberty of being raised in maybe the most fulfilling household, the most loving and embracing environment growing up or whatever. Maybe we don't have the nicest friends or friends at all. Maybe we don't have the best job or the best place to live, and maybe the world taught us that the world is small and gray and stagnant, like there's no hope here. But I feel like this message is telling you that all of those positive things, you know, the concept of the world being vast and endless, the concept of you having a never-ending joy here, the concept of you embracing, the smallest things to the biggest things, whatever it is, like your ability to change this around, your ability to embrace your life to the fullest, your ability to draw in the more positive things, it all starts with you, and it starts with your decision to be happy. It starts with your decision to embrace your life, to be grateful for your life. No matter how boring it may be, or no matter how lonely it can get, or no matter how, stagnant it may feel, whatever. Whatever it is that you feel is weighing you down in your day to day life, whatever blockages you feel you have, you know, you are the one who has the ability to remove these things. You're the one who has the ability to replace your boredom with joy. You know, you're the one who has the ability to wake up in the morning embracing life and just being grateful to wake up, you know. The star came out. You see, this is you. You're the star. You're that light in the sky. You're that gold here in the sky that's shining on this gray area here. This is you. This is you. No matter what car you drive, no matter what home you have, no matter what type of family you have, friends, no matter what type of job you have, if you're working, if you're not, you know, this is you here. This is you. You are the light to shine on the dark here. And that comes from within you. It doesn't come from anybody else. It doesn't come from anything else, any object, any material thing. It doesn't come from any of that. Happiness obtained from those things is temporary, but the light and the joy that you carry within yourself, that's permanent, baby. That's at your leisure. That's whenever you want it, whenever you need it, it's there. That's your tool. That's your being here. With the dark times comes the light. We can't know one without the other. So, if you're going through a period of a dark time, or if you're going through a period of where you feel like, gloomy or whatever the case may be, just know with that comes light. With that comes joy. That's waiting for you, But remember, that light, that joy, that's from within you. You control that, That comes out when you decide for it to come out. It's as simple as a decision of telling yourself that you're going to be happy right now. It's that simple. There's nothing needed. You don't need to call nobody. You don't need to do anything. You just need to make that decision for yourself. And, the magic just poof. It just happens, baby. It just happens. That's how powerful we are. That's how powerful you are. It's that simple. It's a decision. And if we are not in control, if we're not mindful or aware of our emotions, of our things. When negative things happen in our life, it's like a river. You know, it puts you on a boat and down you float. There's no sense of direction. You have no oars. You have no control of this boat. It's just going whichever way the wind blows, you know, down your negative path there, you know. But you have to make the decision to say, wait a minute, I don't want to go in this boat. I want to go that way. You know, I want to go towards the sun. I want to go on the beach. I want to go in the forest and swing on a swing. Whatever it is, whatever direction you want to go into, you're in control here. But when we're not mindful of these things, when we are not aware of these things, it's easy for negative things to happen in our life and just, you know, bring us down that same river again, that same stream where we have no direction. We have no control of which way we're going here. Ace of Swords. This is your new way of thinking here. This is your new way of thinking, your new way of talking to yourself in your mind, your new decisions of how you're going to feel, of which direction you're going to go, how you're going to live your life here going forward. This arrow is pointing up, baby. That's for you to look up. That's for you to think positive, for you to speak positive about yourself and get out of this energy here. Get out of this energy because this is you. This is the real energy. This is the energy that's going to change your day. This is the energy that's going to change your life. It's going to change your perspective here. And that's all you need is to make that decision. So I hope this message was helpful for someone. If it was, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Hit me a heart. Show me some love. And if it wasn't, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I hope everybody has a blessed night. Take care and bye-bye.